Real quick before we get started, I just wanted to mention that the HobbyView apparel store is open. Show your support for this channel with HobbyView branded shirts, caps, mugs, and more. Just go to hobbyview.myspreadshop.com. They say diamonds are forever. But this diamond should be more fun. With a 21st century paint job, expect a tightly packed model with very little to assemble. My version includes the transmitter, so here is its manual, which is more sophisticated than it looks. And the model manual. The plane itself has a very shiny coating over the pre-painted surface. Large cell foam is quite noticeable, likely exaggerated in looks due to the glossy surface. 1600 kV motor features prominently on the nose. Tapered elevons are fairly large, and I noticed the cooling holes could double as finger holders for launch. Servo arm shields are a nice touch. Underneath the canopy are the speed controller with a JST power connector, which is 15 amps and rated for up to 4 cells. Also wedged in the foam is what looks like a tiny little flight controller. Checking the manual. Yep, a flight controller. Unfortunately, one of the winglets broke off in the box, but it will be an easy fix. You get several packets of goodies like these props, USB battery charger, prop bands, and not one, but two 800 milliamp hour battery packs. The 8-channel transmitter is a no-frills in appearance with smooth-feeling gimbals, digital trims, recessed reversing switches, and multi-position mode switches. 2 analog sliders on the top to finish out the channel controls. In the rear is some sort of data port. I'm guessing a trainer port. Transmitter only uses 4 AA batteries. On the bottom you have a micro USB Type-B connector. There's also a part to convert the throttle stick to self-centering. Vertical fin has magnets embedded in the bottom to make it easy to place and remove as needed. Prop is a 7 by 3.5 inch size. Neat little battery charger is powered with USB-C via the battery balance connector. Operation is super simple. Just plug in both sides and wait for the lights to stop blinking. Okay, with a charged battery, it is time to power everything up. No binding needed as everything was working right from the start. Next was to see what the switches did. Well, there's the throttle cut. Oh wait, it looks like the trim is a bit off. Yeah, too much down trim. A slight adjustment of the easy connector makes for a quick fix. Be sure to do this with the power on. There, much better. Okay, back to the stabilizer. Switch all the way down turns it completely off. Mid position turns on basic gyro functions. And all the way up turns the auto level function on. Note how the controls stay deflected when the model is tilted. Alright, time to slap on the prop. Rubber keeper ring was easier to install than expected. At this point, it was time to use some Starbond thick CA to reattach the winglet. I was curious about the thrust output. It was really quite good. Should be fun in the air. Flight day was a bit breezy and overcast. But that didn't stop me or many others from flying. Okay, so I have the Radiolink D460. I see that as like, is it 360 plus another 100 degrees or something? So this will be the first flight of it. We're doing a Maiden. This looks really neat. We got it together and it's pretty snazzy. So let's give it a try. A quick pre-flight checkout and we're off. Okay, right, left, up, down. Looks like good. Power. Woohoo! All right. All right, baby. We're going to start off in gyro mode, but not full auto level stabilization. So we'll see how that goes. And it's probably going to need some trim, so without any further ado. Woohoo! Woo! Spicy. Little sensitive. There we go. Why is my transmitter beeping? It's always something. What's nice, a little sensitive on the ailerons. Instead of trim. Actually, trim's pretty good, if anything. A little bit of down. Whee! Little loop. It's nice. I was instantly comfortable with the handling. I can't remember where, if it has dual rates. I honestly forgot. And then I hit the wrong button. Uh-oh. Control Z, quick. There we go. That was a throttle hold. All right, let's try the stabilization mode. I think that's a switch. So it seems to be, oh, is it the switch? There we go, wrong way. All right, so here is stable. This is maximum deflection on the ailerons on the left. And I'll go around on the right. That is max stick. Just hold it up. Max deflection on up. That really tamed it. That's pretty snazzy. So let me go back to regular gyro mode. See what kind of power it has. I'm gonna come around. Come a little low and then go vertical. There we go. Wait, it's quiet. Yep. 1-to-1 ratio. Greater. This is pretty snazzy though. Inverted. Does really good. Nice tight loops. Let's try some slow speed. Cut the power. And just hold the up elevator. There, it doesn't really stall, just kind of fugoid. So it's got nice handling. Probably needs a little bit of expo or dual raise. I forgot to switch, but it's fine for me. Might be a little sensitive for some people. You can really flick the little guy around. A little rolling, rough rolling circle there. Can we do some of a stall turn? Ooh. Ooh. I was having a great time on basically 2 channels of control. The D460 can really fly in tight places as well. Flies really good upside down. Slightly touchy on the elevator. Very stable, look at that. Sort of outside loop. Yeah. Very nice. Let's go to some high-speed stuff. So I'm going to come around, go full bore. Okay, so not a speed demon, but decent.
It's so responsive.
Pocket-sized point-and-shoot airplane, really nice. Easy to fly. Well, let's try some low speed. Putt-putt in the air. It was also pretty well behaved at the low end of the performance scale. We just kind of slow fly it around. Going downwind, let's bring it back upwind here. And if you went too slow, the elevator response does get a bit mushy. There's a little bit of thrust here over the wings. There we go. No rudder, so it's gonna kind of fall off. There we go. Then this happened. It's sort of in a weird. I was behind the drag curve. That's what happened. Power and drag curve. That was neat. But it was really stable. All right, I'm gonna bring it in. I'll come around. See how she flies. A little bit of power. Ooh, and there we go. The D460 from Radiolink. Very, very nice.
460, what was that?
Okay, so one thing to add, Radiolink has software that allows you to change the setup in the radio via the USB port. Now with it, I was able to load the transmitter settings and add some expo to the ailerons. There's also a phone app to do the same thing, but unfortunately I couldn't get the app to connect to the transmitter. That said, this is a really neat grab and go model. It has a relatively small box that holds everything so you can keep it in your vehicle for lunch break flying or small field adventures. Performance is pretty good with more than enough power and a really long run time. It's also really easy to hand launch. You basically just let it go. The stabilization works well if slightly touchy in the stock configuration. The design, however, seems very rugged and is easy to see in the air. Hi, thanks for watching. Please take a look at the video description below for special HobbyView sales and discounts. Your purchases help support this channel. Happy modeling!